intoxicated, I'm awake, hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter taste. So I'm addicted to it. Visions of you. Come closer, 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 closer. Come closer, 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 closer. Visions of you. Intoxicated, I'm a waste, hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter taste. I can't see straight, I'm hoping that I'll make it tomorrow, but right now I can't feel my face. I'm intoxicated, I'm a waste, hoping I can drown the sorrow, but I love that taste. Visions of you. Come closer. Nine and I can't see straight, I'm hoping that I'll make it tomorrow, but right now I can't feel my face. I'm intoxicated, I'm a waste, hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter taste. Visions of you.
think we are live. Welcome, everybody. My name is Zefcast, and today we've got an absolutely banger of a match this evening. We've got Ghost Gaming versus Thinkers. Both teams are currently 4-3 in ESEA, and both are about to face off head-to-head, going off a 2-game win streak for the both of them. And with that being in mind, we've also have the veto done already. Oh, nice and on time. We've got Nuke. And quite frankly, I'm very happy with this pick. Both teams do have reps on Nuke, which is nice to see. Ghost Gaming currently have 2 times played the map Nuke this season with a 50% win rate. That means 1 of 2 of them have won. Their T side is little not as much as you'd hope. 29% win rate with a CT side win rate of 57%. And meanwhile, on the other side of Thinkers, they have played the map once and lost it. And their T side has an 8% win rate, and their CT side has a 60% win rate. So I think that's going to be very interesting to see in the server what we're going to see from Thinkers. And as well as for Ghost Gaming, I am really looking forward to them. I know some of these names. I know Mira, I know Elite, and I know XP Sound as well. I've seen them play their game before, and they were all very good players. I like what they bring to the server, and I can only imagine what they bring to the team atmosphere as well, because I do think, this is a pretty good team. As for, players to look out for, I would personally say for Ghost Gaming, I would just have to say Mira is probably that player you really want to look out for. She's finding very impactful frags across the map, and I think she can be an absolute menace on that T side. Meanwhile, for Thinkers, I think it's going to have to be, and apologies for the name, this is just the username that they submitted for tonight, Twinkinator. That is the name given. They've had a very dominant ESEA season so far with a 1.2 HLTV and 85 ADR. And I don't believe I said Mira's. She's currently running 81 ADR as well. So these two teams going head-to-head, I think could be an absolute duel, a battle of the century here on Nuke. And I think we are actually getting into the map momentarily as I get into the server. I have to point out as well, this was the final 2 votes were between this and Overpass. So I would have loved to see some Overpass. Both teams don't really have any reps on that, and especially with it still being new coming into the map pool, I think it would have been very lovely to cast and an honor as well. As we get into this server, I think I am going to have to say this is probably just going to be a Ghost Gaming win. And if I had to guess, make any sort of predictions at any point, it would... I think I'm going to go Ghost Gaming, and I think they're going to take this... Oh, excuse me. I think they're going to have to take this 13... I'm going to do a 13-6. Do a 13-6. So far, I'm 0 for 2 on predictions this season. Not great, but I've been close. I've been close both times. We do have all of Thinkers get into the server. Ghost Gaming on their way in as well. And I don't believe I've even read out the rosters for this lovely evening as well. On the Thinkers lineup, we've got Anarchy, Xeon, Lordopies, Pause, and Twinkinator. Meanwhile, of course, on the Ghost Gaming side, we've got Elite, Mira, XP San, LEGGs, and Piggy Kiki. Normal 5, of course, for this roster. And I do think that if these teams don't have a very dominant T side, I think they are just going to have to battle for this outside control. If Ghost Gaming can get any sort of aggressive pick outside, I think that's obviously going to bode well for them, getting the man advantage immediately into the round. But I think it would bode very well for them in the fact that losing that outside guy on CT is rough, and it puts the entire map in jeopardy, because then you have the 2 guys enter on a normal default, maybe 1 guy in mini to stack 3A, then you have that 1 guy solo B ramp. So this could get very, very interesting if both these teams are going to be locked in for it. Again, this is Nuke. This is not a map I get to cast too often in the regular season. A lot of teams tend to focus more towards Dust 2, Mirage, or even Ancient. Or Inferno, actually. I feel like Inferno's become a lot more popular, it feels like, in ESEA as of recent years. Actually, it looks like we have a roster change in the server tonight from Thinkers. It's actually going to be JJ Chinchilla instead of Xeon. And I think that's the only one. Kraken. Oh, yeah. Kraken instead of Twinkinator. Okay. That makes my life a little bit easier. So, yeah. The full roster for Thinkers this evening is going to be Anarchy, Kraken, Pause, JJ Chinchilla, and Lord of Pies. Again, we are just in the warm-up now as we are waiting for that last player to join the server, and it looks like XP has joined as well. And again, that's going to be Piggy Kiki, XP3, Elite64, LEGGs, and Mira for this Ghost Gaming side. And again, I have to say, I am very ecstatic to be casting a nuke this evening. I've said it before and I say it again. I feel like one of the unfortunate things with ESEA is the start time is for vetoes is 10:30, but or 10 o'clock, excuse me, depending on the match. But you know, this could, after the vetoes go through and once everyone gets in the server, like 15 minutes have gone by. So unfortunately, there is going to be a little bit of a delay for those just tuning in. But for those tuning in, we've got Nuke, if you couldn't see on the screen, and we've got Ghost Gaming, who's currently 4-3 off a 2-game win streak, versus Thinkers, who are also 4-3 on a 2-game win streak. Very similar stats in terms of their record. I'm going to be very curious, though. Thinkers have an 8% T-side win rate. I'm very curious to see how that is going to work out. Both these teams do favor their own CT sides, though. I have to say as well, I mean, I've been around the CS scene for a while, so I'm very happy to see Ghost Gaming sticking around in the North American scene. I remember watching them back in the day of early 2019, late 2018 with, I believe it was Steel and Freakazoid. Maybe Cooper as well, if I'm not mistaken. That lineup when they went to iBuyPower Masters. It was a pretty fun lineup to watch, and I think they almost upset FaZe at the time, which is very strong showing. And again, I think these players are just currently warming up. I had a thought online today, actually the other day, excuse me, that I sold all my CS skins and I bought them for maybe like a little over $200 about 8 months ago, and now I'm selling them all for $80 profit. So it had me thinking, I want someone to do a video investing a certain amount of money into the skin market and then a certain amount of money, that same amount of money into the US stock market to see how much more money you can make. I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Very interesting in my personal opinion, but who cares about my opinion? We've got Ghost Gaming, we've got Thinkers, and we've got a knife round. Shout out to Valve as well for fixing the view model bug when going on the auto director. Like that run boost as well from Kiki and Ellie. I'd imagine whoever wins this knife round is going to start on that CT, especially for the fact that both of these teams' CT sides are just their most dominant ones out of the two. See if Ellie's able to clutch around. She's not. It's going to be Thinkers winning the coin toss, quote unquote. Yep, and they're going to pick their CT side as they probably should with that 8% T side win rate. Here we go, pistol round underway. On Thinkers, we've got a flash and an HE grenade on Anarchies. Meanwhile, spread a util on Kiki and Emily. I like that HE grenade as well. I'm wondering if this might be a fast A, maybe? Maybe Kiki smokes mini, nades the squeaky door. Emily's got the flash. Looks like this is going to be a fast A. That was correct. Going to go all the way out, and Mir's going to find that opening as well. There's just Lord of Pies on this site. Not not really much of a fight. As Mira is able to pick up the dualies, but there is going to be the double heaven setup. Anarchy's with that HE grenade still in hand. Maybe looking to cause some sort of impact, but that nade's not going to do much as it only tags XP3 down for a little bit. Mira is somehow staying alive, finds 2, and these kills have all just gone in the favor of Ghost Gaming. An absolutely dominant round for them. What a way to start it, too. Thinker's reading the wrong pistol. They kind of had to stick to extremities there on outside and B ramp. Ghost Gaming found that opening towards that A site, too, with one man inside. And with that, since nobody got a kill on Thinkers, they are just going to save, and as they should. No $50 bonus for them per kill. On a map like Nuke, I do like the fact that Ghost Gaming are buying a lot of rifles here for this second round. It's getting this outside control, too. SMGs, you know, on a... Typically, in my opinion, on a second round, once you've won the pistol, buying SMGs... Buying more SMGs than rifles, I would say, on maps like Inferno or even Dust 2 for that matter, depending on if you're going B or leaning towards B or whatever, I think is more beneficial because of those close range fights. But because this map is a lot more wide and you have the opportunity to take more long fights, it's probably just better to buy 4 rifles. Is this a double boost in a site? Okay. I don't see that too often. I don't think I've ever seen that, actually. Let's see if Thinkers can cook here. Maybe pick off something. I don't think they're going to be revealing this strat yet, though, as this B ramp has been taken by Mira with that MAC-10, and that B bomb site should be open for business for them now. Yeah, they've realized that, and that smoke's going to give the notice for Thinkers that, hey, we've gone B. Good luck on a retake. Question is, are they going to try and go for this? But they're actually just going to sit and stay. Okay, the server didn't crash. They're all just standing there. That got me a little concerned for a second. I do like this boost from Kraken, though. I mean, if... Oh, with the vent. Someone's coming up the vent. Make things difficult as Mira is going to try and hump the boost. He is going to be able to spot one and the second. Spots the boost and is screaming. Probably saying, hey, they've double boosted on Rafters. That's a new one. And yeah, they're getting picked apart one by one by one. But Lord of Pies, while he does get Kiki, isn't able to survive as the bomb goes off and takes him and Kraken down. Now get to see Thinkers buy round. Let's see what Ghost Gaming have in store to really shut down any sort of early momentum that could be given to Thinkers. Very aggressive on this red box, but Molly is going to try and deny them. That smoke towards Mini might not be trusted by Lord of Pies, as Kiki's trying to make her presence known, but behind Unbreakable is going to be Lord of Pies as he tries to take the fight. Is going to find one. Kraken's going to find another one as well, but Mira has something to say about that. She's actually going to get the trade on Pies. Well, it isn't an even situation, but actually Mira's just changed my opinion of that. It is now an even situation, but I think Ellie just spotted the push from Paws, and Paws has overstepped himself. Fast forwarded right to his death, and while Thinkers had the man advantage to start the round, it's actually going to be Ghost Gaming taking it right back. Anarchy's playing in this smoke, hoping for Mira to make that mistake in Mini, and there it is. Mira's going to go down as well, but Ellie might catch off JJ Chinchilla, and there he goes. It's Anarchy in a 1-on-2. His presence has been known on this A site, but we do have Emily coming up heaven. Maybe spots him out. The spray not good, but Emily's going to get tagged down to 35 HP. They know he's going to be in lobby. 30 seconds left on the clock. I think Anarchy is just going to be rotating back towards heaven. But Emily should just stay up here. I mean, that's a very OP position to be in the late round. And I think Anarchy is aware of this, and so is Emily. Oh, when Emily had spotted him, that's the call being made, and up the ladder. The not going to be as accurate, but oh my goodness. Anarchy finds the headshot. 2 HP to his name, but that could be enough as Ellie's on 14. I don't think he suspects that she's right below him underneath the window. And there should be Ellie. Oh my god, he's past her. Ellie, look up, look up. Oh, okay, all right. You scared me, Ellie. I wonder if his view model was, or his player model was just behind the garage door opening mechanism. That could have been scary for Ghost Gaming. But that round slipped away from the Thinkers. Let's see what they're going to be able to think of coming up with a potential first round for them, maybe. We have a flashbang, though. They did buy up some pistols. Armor on Chinchilla and Pies. Lead is on that Mac 10 as well. Able to farm some kills as she finds one on the pause and is able to just farm as well. These Mac 10s are certainly farming as Mira's going to find 2 of her own. Anarchy, last man alive from last round, is able to take one down with him potentially as he is trying to go for that swing, but Kiki with the AK. Ghost Gaming on the 4. Very comfortable start for them. Looking to keep this win streak alive for him, both these teams. We do have an AWP in play, though, on Kraken. Let's see if he's able to do with that gun. Maybe see if he can get an aggressive pick somewhere. Looks like he's going to be brought towards outside, though. XP3 is going to be on Marsh. This could give him the opportunity to find a pick, but this outside aggression from Mira, really just everyone on Ghost Gaming is very nice. XP3 might extend out, taking that pop fight duel. That is a very bold peek to make. He is able to escape with his life, though, and tag down Kraken, 30 HP. Everyone on Ghost Gaming minus XP3 has just made it down, and nobody's rotated down yet from Thinkers except for Chinchilla. Boss has joined him, though. If he breaks that glass, his presence is nobody. It's just going to play the close angle, and they're not going to expect that. Mira's going to go down, but the swing from single, Emily finds the kill. Are they going to check for JJ? He is in that clock. Double has been opened. Emily has called him out and taken the kill. Lord of Pies. Oh, he made the presence sound fit, but that dink. Oh, that's going to be a painful dink. Oh, and the nade might get him as well, and yes, it will. Ellie getting the double in the round. And that's going to be the save now. Anarchy and Kraken, they're going to run for the hills back towards ramp. But actually, Bob's going to be playing it towards A. This is a bold call from Ghost Gaming. They're going to try and save that AWP and bring it into the next round. But Ghost Gaming is going to be hunting for it. XP3 will certainly find Kraken off guard here. Oh, but yep, there it is. Okay. Thought Kraken maybe saw the head there, was able to react fast enough, but didn't really work out for him. A devastating loss for that AWP as well. It's now just holding on to the hope that Anarchy. Oh my goodness, XP. Okay, really showing your skills here. That's gonna be a mood killer for Thinkers. Yeah, they're gonna be a little upset with that. Right now, Ghost Gaming just really rolling over and showing their dominance on this T side. Losing that round is now going to force Thinkers back onto upgraded pistols. Got armor, though. Looks like it's going to be an early B presence. I imagine they're going to have double secret here, as Ghost Gaming have gone very aggressive outside and got into red box well before the minute 30 sound. Realize this as well. Mira has been an absolute menace on this outside, and she continues to do so. She finds one bit of damage on the Lord of Pies, but has been put under pressure. But Kiki, I think we just dropped the bomb there. And hold on, these pistols are actually finding a lot of impact. That's now on 3 on 5. And Ghost Gaming now on the back foot for the round, because they're going to be put under this pressure. Smoke on his secret. I believe that was from JJ. Not really the way he wanted it to go, but it was a 3 on 5, and now it's a 3 on 2. Ghost Gaming are really just punishing these man advantages for Thinkers. They're not able to capitalize on them, it seems. Of course, they're on pistols, though. They're going to slow it down, see if Thinkers could potentially make a mistake, and I think there might be one as well. That's some info being made that one is in heaven, and that one is Anarchy's. Now they need to figure out where Pause is. And I imagine once they drop down, they are going to hear that they're going to be going towards B, and that's going to be a B ramp from both of them. With the smoke down, that's going to be bomb going down as well, but that's going to be able to give them the advancement. Close ranges. Pause is going to try and push up towards Vending. Control, excuse me, as he finds Ellie. 2-on-2 now. There's a chance for Thinkers to really get back into this round, and Anarchy's is going to push up with that Deagle. Mir finds him and takes him down, and he's just Pause in a 1-on-2. With his trusty Deagle in hand, it's not going to be enough as Mira gets the hat trick for the round, and that's going to be 6-0 now for Ghost. AWP back in play for Kraken, who's had a bit of a slow start. 1-5 for him currently. We really haven't even seen an AWP on Ghost Gaming side. I mean, it's just really working with a 5-rifle setup, so why change anything now? Mira looks to maybe find a timing through that smoke. I don't think they're going to realize that as well as she's found a way through. Are they going to find out? She taps out one, looks to tap out another one, but the spray is not going to be good enough. Oh, but there could have been a second kill there. But the recoil doesn't work in her favor. But XP Scent makes up for it, finds Kraken. Anarchy's is going to go down vent and try and rotate towards Secret. Maybe put some pressure. Okay, Ellie's is going to find Lord of Pies through the smoke, but they're going to walk right into Anarchy's. They're not going to expect this. Oh, but Anarchy's is whipped the spray too. Oh, dear. Well, it is just Pause. He's down on B. Presence no now as he is instantly tagged down to 4 HP. Is able to take Ellie down with him, though. Here we go. Kiki closing out the round. That's going to be 7-0 now for Ghost Gaming. My prediction might have been very off. Now it seems like it might be a flawless sweep on this T side, but granted, there are still 5 rounds left to go. I have to imagine, yep, Kraken's going to pick up the FAMAS. No AWP for this round for them. The money is flowing for Ghost Gaming. I think if they can solidify this round as well, they're pretty set on money for the rest of the half. I haven't really seen anything from Thinkers, though, really trying to get aggressive outside to maybe counter this push from Ghost, but they haven't really been able to. It feels like when they try to do one thing, the other side of the map just collapses. It looks like JJ is going to try and go for a play here through the smoke. But fade. But Mira's there with that MAC-10. That's going to be a very close fight. JJ's going to push into Vending, and he's going to call for Pause to move in as well. He's going to find the opening. That's going to force Emily to look back in return, and Mira's going to start to capitalize it. They know one more there. She gets flashed off. Pause is going to take her down, and Kraken's going to take down Kiki. It's a double man advantage now for Thinkers, but we've seen them throw these rounds away before, but let's see if we can... They can hold the round. XP3 and Emily versus the world. As we finally see some life out of this CT defense from Thinkers. Pause, he's going to get tapped out. A little bit of an overextension from him. He should have really just stayed in that corner. It does give it an advantage, though. But Pies is close behind in single. He's going to get smoked off. Tries to get the kill, but is able to do it. Emily now 1-on-3, 20 HP, and a dream as Lord of Pies is just going to push right out into the open and actually gets the kill. That's going to be Thinkers with their first. I'm sure Anarchy and Lord of Pies are going to feel good bringing AKs onto the CT side. We go throw the glaive smoke, really, but this outside nades are going to be very dominating as they're going to smoke the cross smokes. Maybe trying to go for a fight down secret. But the Molly Red nade is going to smoke them down at least, and they do have one guy coming into secret. JJ is going to be close by. As they try to go over the top, JJ might be put in a very good position, but good enough as Kiki finds his head first. And with that, they're going to capitalize off this and take down 3 outside. Emily gets 1 as well, though. And again, a 3-on-2 advantage. This time it's Emily and Mira. Looking to stop momentum from Thinkers. Is going to be going towards that B site. They're looking to try and maybe see if anyone on Thinkers overextends. Emily is going to be in control, and they are going to hear one head drop into the dark. Emily's going to go through this one and find the timing. Is going to get taken out by Kraken. It is just Mira in a 1-on-2. Finds one, looking for the second to save the round for Ghost, but it is not going to happen, unfortunately, as Pause finds a second round for Thinkers. There we go. There's some life form. I think I still have the music kits enabled. Apologies. Rounds into the game, Mira dropping 138 ADR, an absolutely fantastic start for her on this half. Looks like it's just going to be a fast A. Execute as the Molly is going to get countered with that smoke grenade. Mira's going to find the entry as well, but JJ is going to hold the line with Anarchy. 3 in the round for him. That's the hat trick. And barely a minute 30 seconds left, and it's just Emily in a 1-on-4. 1-on-3 now. A lot to do, getting through the smoke. Isn't able to find one and take 2 down with her. But Thinkers slowly starting to claw their way back into this game. As that economy isn't boding too well for Ghost Gaming. They could probably just force some pistols here to save for the final round, look for 8, but what do I know? I'm a caster. I'm not an IGL. That's exactly what they're gonna do. XP3 forcing up that AK. Oh, nope, he sells it. Oh, he buys a Glil instead. All right. The outside smokes. I think it was going to be a fake, actually, to force Thinkers to use some of this util. Have to rebuy it into the next round. Maybe force that B ramp guy to drop down, and that is going to happen as Pies has dropped down ramp as well. XP3 looking at aggressive outside, tries to find an opening on the Kraken, not able to work out though. But this ramp defense has been solid with the boost from Pause. There we go, Thinkers on 4. Starting off a lot better. 7-0 lead for Ghost turned into a 7-4 lead. The Anarchy's now number 2 in the server to hit double digits. With the final round of the half underway, if Ghost Gaming can find an 8th, they're going to be very happy with this. You've seen AWP in play for the first time. Why not? You got the money. Let's find a round of the pistol. And finally, we see some aggression out of Thinkers. And they're going to go very aggressive outside. There's 3 of them pushing through, finding 2 to start with. That's what I wanted to see from the start from them. And a bold peek from Ellie as 2 of them are going to be close by. And this round is just shut down immediately. It's just absolutely chaos all over the map. Mira finds 1, though. Now she's left into a 1-on-3. Doesn't matter. Kraken takes her down, and a 7-0 start from Ghost. That turns into a 7-5. Half for them. Thinkers going to be a little bit relieved with that to get 5 under their belt after that CT side to start with. However, we do see them go onto their far weaker side. Again, an 8% win rate historically on the Nuke T side. And Ghost Gaming on their best side now. Have to see a lot of upsets to have this game get a bit closer, I feel. Here we go, an HE grenade on Pause. With a smoke and a flash on Anarchies. Looks like it might be another fast A. Execute. Yep, we saw this on the pistol from Ghost Gaming. We might see it again on Thinkers. The same, very similar setup as well. Except this time, the A-site guy, he's going to be back in heaven. Playing farther back, not giving up the early frag. A 5-on-5, bomb down. Mira's going to find the opening. As she did in the previous pistol. But JJ is going to make some noise in lobby as well. These pistol kills are going back and forth. Emily finally gets activated through that vent smoke. And now Pause and Lord of Pies are just going to tap out one. It's just XP3 and a 1-on-2, 1-on-1 now. He tries to battle for his life, and it is going to be Pause taking the pistol for Thinkers. All right. We've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Just when I thought the pistol was going to go in the favor of Ghost Gaming, Thinkers come back swinging and take it. Double Mac 10 by. See a CZ on XP. Don't get to see that too often in today's setup. Was an attempt, but not able to find it. As it is going to be a flawless round for Thinkers as they tie it up 7-7. The confidence seems to be building for him as well. I mean, again, going down 7-0 and now tying back up 7-7. If you get this high round, I mean, things could start to get out of hand pretty quickly for Ghost Gaming. Again, both these teams looking to keep extending their win streaks, both on 2 currently. Both of them are 4-3 as well. Looks like it's going to be a heavy beat rush as Pause is going to get the opening frag onto Ellie in the midair. Lord of Pie is trying to make his presence very well known in Squeaky to contend with this rotation from A. It's actually going to force him to stop, and oh my goodness, Mira just jumps out of heaven, takes 30 points of her health down. They're really holding the lines on these rotates as Anarchy's gonna, well, cause some Anarchy over towards Mini. And you have to wonder, how are Ghosts gonna really go with this round is here. They're gonna get taken out by that Mac 10 the wrong way. There we go. Pause has been having a great round. 3 in the round for him. Looking to find a 4, not able to get it though. The lead put under pressure. Has to go for the swing. JJ closes it. Now Thinkers, for the first time in this map, have the lead. That's going to force Ghost now back onto maybe a forced pistol buy. Standard outside smokes, of course, on T side. Nothing new. But they are going to be pushing towards red. Maybe Pause taps out one with that burst fire. Looking to get another, but not able to get it as Kiki's going to pick up that AK-47. Drops it over to Mira, who does have armor. Don't want to feed these kills. If anything, Mira should probably just go CT and save that AK-47 and let her teammates farm with these pistols. Create some chaos. Exit frags even. That's not going to bode well for them as that nade is going to find Kiki. The smoke. GJ on tag. No frag is given, gifted to them even. That's going to force Mira back to save. XP3 does know JJ is close. He sees the gun barrel. Looking to maybe capitalize off that, just being absolutely nuisance. It has the timing through the gap. Not able to commit it though, and that AK goes down. Oh dear, Mira losing that now. And it's Emily who can't survive either. Now Thinkers at 9. CT op now in effect. Just want to give a shout out to Ellie, still using that A4. Meta's switched to the A1S, but A4 on ankle rolls, I mean, that's definitely very solid. Emily's going to post in ramp with this AWP. XP3 does get the info. They are going pretty aggressive towards outside. Is able to spot one back red. As those smokes have been blown, we'll start to advance forward. Kraken through the smoke and gets finished off as well. Lord of Pies maybe trying to find a timing through the smoke here. There is a gap. I don't think XP has seen it. No, he has not. That's going to be Lord of Pies finding the trade. Kiki is going to be isolated in mini. See the one through the smoke. There's a tiny gap in the top left of the door hang. Pause is able to punish it and shut that squeaky door as well. 3 on 3. Emily is searching. Finds Lord of Pies too. That's that flank removed from the server. Ellie's going to find enemies as well. In Pause, we've seen a big game out of him so far, but not a big play. It's Emily with that AWP. Sings loud and proud as that's 2 in the round for her. And Ghost Gaming are finally going to have their first round in 9 of the last rounds. You're finally going to see the op v op duel between Kraken and Emily. I don't believe there was a T-side op at all on that last round, except for the last half, excuse me, except for that last round, but I got shut down pretty quickly from the aggression from Thinkers. He's going to go Marsh and try and post up towards top credit. But nobody's going to be home, and Ellie's actually going to be pushing all the way towards secret. Actually, it looks like she might have just posted up back on the stairs, but Kraken's going to find XP swinging back credit as well. It's going to be a gifted frag for them. With Emily posted on this ramp room, getting that long angle, that could give Mira a chance to get aggressive towards Hutton. The dink goes through, but not the kill. With that, that's going to activate Thinkers to really get aggressive onto this bomb play. Potential kill on Kiki, but that's going to go in her favor. Ellie's going to find the kill on Anarchy, though. That's that lurk gone. 3 on 3 retake, and Lord of the Pies through the smoke. A lot of smoke kills. A lot of smoke damage. JJ is able to take Kiki down. She was already low HP, and force Emily to 1 on 2. Lord of Pies able to close out the round. That's Thinkers finding 10. You see a scout now on XP3. Of course, a couple auto pistols, and I like this MP9 buy from Mira. This could change the trajectory of the game if they are able to win it. It would be very beneficial for them. The boost in ramp room is solid as well. Don't know what that flash was from JJ. That's not really going to do much. This outside aggression is very interesting. They're not smoking the double cross. At least now they are. We smoke out mini. Doesn't go in though. They're gonna try and take this fight onto the scout, but Lord of Pies, well, is just one step ahead. It gets taken down instead, and the scout doing the Lord's work currently as he is able to take down one. And trying to find a second, but Anarchies is gonna punish him for the swing. Emily pushing up towards that smoke in secret with the P250. Close range could bode well for her. With Ellie coming, joining the party. He's going to push up into heaven on that flank, and an A site has gone down. This is Thinkers getting a bomb plant now and looking to find 11. It would take an absolute miracle for Ghost Gaming to really get back into this round potentially. I think now they are looking for that AK from Lord of Pies, and yep, Emily has picked that up. Emily looking to maybe do some damage. There it goes down. Not Emily, excuse me, Ellie trying to get that frag as well, but now it's really just going to be up to Emily to see if she can try and save that AK-47. She is going to get chased in CT spawn. I don't know if she'll be able to really hold around, though. They are going to try and punish her. Is able to tap down one. That's going to be $50 in her pocket. And the money for Ghost Gaming is going to be perfect for a buy. And they should be able to bring an AWP. Yes, they will. Take an attack timeout at the right time. Try and talk things over. See how they can really get back into this map. If I'm here, maybe have Emily and the ramp player get aggressive into vending per chance. Maybe finding that opening frag and having Emily back off and then have them run into the second guy. They need some sort of play to really get them going on the CT side. Let's see what they have in store for us. Looks like it's going to be the inner stack from Thinkers. So they're going to try and battle for that ramp room. And Emily has been playing there previously, but it is just going to be Ellie instead. That AWP is going to be somewhere else. She's going to see them all running towards her, and she's going to try and jump down. Mira hasn't rotated down vent yet, which might cost him. Ellie is able to hold the line at least that one. Looking to maybe find a second one. Not able to get it, but does tag JJ down to 43. That rotate is now coming in. Oh my goodness, the auto director is probably going senile there. Now it is Ghost Gaming for the retake and a 4-on-4. Lots of utility to work with, really force out these Thinkers players. Very interesting smoke towards double. That nade will take the smoke and XP down with him. Mira's going to find one, though. Another time keep the smoke, not able to find it. That's going to be Pause finding two, and it is just Kiki in a 1-on-3 with it all to do. Time's ticking away. I don't think she has the time now, and that's going to be Thinkers on 12 on map point. Looking to extend their win streak to 3. Well, Ghost Gaming are on the back foot. They are able to bring an AWP back into this potentially final round of Nuke. That's a good start. Kraken getting a little bold with that peek there. And Emily is going to eat that nade down to 44 HP. XP3 is going to get the bonus kill from it, though. It's a good start. Maybe get back into this game from Ghost Gaming. Ricky on the AWP looked like he was trying to get on top of Red, but doesn't immediately get tagged down, intentional or not. Thinkers are now trying to think of a way to maybe shut this down as soon as possible. Even if they lose this round, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we've got 3 rounds to work with afterwards, but you want to try and make it in that case. Is Ellie's going to hold this line at ramp. Find one with that from Oz, and a second one as well. Good burst fire from her. And Anarchy's on the AWP. He's going to go into that vent, into the crosshairs of Kiki, and there we go. That's going to be Ghost Gaming finding number 9. Thinkers are on the back foot. They do have Tech 9s, though. Can never really count them out. Beautiful knife, I have to say, from Kiki as well. I don't think that's an emerald. It might be. Maybe. I'm not too sure about the skins guy. But oh my goodness, these nades are going to be absolutely brutal. And this A site might try to hold the line. Here's going to find 2. JJ's actually going to find 2 in his own. This A site maybe plant goes into the favor, but XP again through these smokes. Oh my goodness. The damage I've seen through smokes has been incredible this map. Anarchy and JJ do get control of this A site, but Anarchy's actually going to drop down lower with bomb. And he's going to get a plant as well. Bomb has been planted. Are they going to believe it's B? And I think they do as well. Yep. JJ is still up on upper. So when he goes down vent, he could find a timing on Ellie. Yep, there it is. Ellie's going to find it. Or Emily, excuse me. Anarchy's now on a 1-on-3. Doesn't matter. XP closes out the round. That's going to be Ghost Gaming finding 10. Now the question is for Thinkers. Well, actually, I think they do have a max loss. If they do lose this next round, they do have a max loss bonus. So they should be able to buy this and potentially round number 24. Do we get overtime? We'll have to wait and see. Looks like it might be potentially a fast A execute. Oh, I was wrong. Saw those early nades. I thought they were going in the direction of that A site, but doesn't look to be the case. But it actually looks like it might be an A pop, as they're going to try and get aggressive out towards Hut. Kiki is going to be boosted, I believe, up on that Rafters area. Is able to find that entry onto Lord of Pies, but the trade is not good, as Kraken's actually going to find 2. This A site has collapsed very quickly. In XP3 in mini close by, looking for potentially a trade, but is able to get it again through the smoke. XP, absolute demon with the smoke kills. Oh my goodness, they're going right through the heaven smoke. This is a bold play from Ghost Gaming, as Ellie is alone in a 1-on-1 to save the day potentially for Ghost Gaming to clutch the 1-on-2. Anarchies is going to know where she's at, though. In heaven. Can Ellie keep this game alive? Keep the dream alive. Keep the win streak alive. She stays back towards heaven, maybe looking for a potential flank, and there's still a lot of time to work with. The Anarchy says to have that bomb as well. He goes down the vent towards that B site. It's going to make things very difficult now, and I think Ellie has heard that door open. Anarchy's got 2 flashes to work with, closes that door, maybe tries to bait his position to be known. Maybe the timing isn't going to work out for him, but it is. That's going to be Thinkers taking down Ghost Gaming 13-3 and extending their win streak now to 3. And unfortunately, Ghost Gaming dropped down to a 4-4 record, but Thinkers advanced to a 5-3 for this ESEA main Season 54. Unfortunately, you know, Ghost Gaming do lose Nuke, but it is okay, because at the end of the day, they still are in contention to make the playoffs, of course. After a very dominant first half from Mira, well, she seemed to kind of simmer down a little bit there in that CT side, but I mean, you did have Emily start to show up with that AWP, and really everyone else started to show up as well. XP3 with those kills through the smoke, Piggy and or Kiki, excuse me, and Ellie finding their respective kills as well. But Paws and Anarchies, I mean, they were dominant. Even Lord of Pies, they were finding those kills, and JJ finding those early entries, especially in that last 2 rounds as well, made things very difficult for Ghost Gaming. I am going to see if they want to try and go for an interview now. And we will be right back in just a moment. unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be able to get an interview from any of the Ghost Gaming players. I imagine they're probably just want to review that demo and fix anything really from that. I mean, I still think they played pretty good, in all honesty. I think just some minor mistakes here and there, but you're never going to really have a clean game of Counter-Strike. That's just a dream for really everyone to have a perfect game of Counter-Strike. There will never be a perfect game of Counter-Strike. You can win 13-0 in a game, and you will still be some sort of mistake making on your team regardless. But anyways, that is going to be Ghost Gaming again, unfortunately going down to Thinkers, 13-10 on Nuke. My name My name is Zefcasts. Have a good night, everybody.